Welcome back, everybody. My name's Grace or Gibby, whatever you prefer, and today I'm here with some live commentary bossing content. Might do a voiceover for parts, might not, we'll see. But what I'm showing off is how I think the dex build can and probably should be played. Basically, swapping between FO and FD whenever it's convenient, because we have enough offensive armors, compression items, and whatnot to make it happen. Running the initiative potion because ever since luck dropped. Initiative, man. Hate to see it. But anyways, I'm going to be showing off some strategies to really take over the game. And just really put the work in for these bosses and just to build in general. This gauntlet, the Chessmaster Gauntlet, is both easy and hard at the same time in different ways. But I think it's a good enough gauntlet to show off. So the basic idea is we've got H series, Nightmare, Trickster, and Summer Dryad Raiments. All of these have Ellie locked attacks, and all of them can trigger Celerity. Summer Dryad Raiments needs the Pumpkin Spice Lance, and it's a little less convenient than the other three, but it's still really, really good. With that being said, the basic idea for this build is to use Celerity, and I'm going to keep it 100, fellas. We're going to have to drop the quality down to medium if we want this video to go anywhere. And then use Moonwalker's Grace. First start of every free-to-play Ranger's nuke build-up should be. Running 5 int for that, just to make it more convenient. You don't need to do that, but I find it very nice to have that option. And then Essence of Carnage on damage mode. Ranger scope for damage, and the big thing is this weapon. Glacial Edge of Defiance, or there's an electric one too, but plus 30% damage for SP and some debuffs. It's basically like a SP cost Bloodblade, a little bit less SP, a little bit of HP, more than both overall. But really good weapon, would highly recommend. So what I'm going to do first is make sure Overdrive's toggled on, and Missile Barrage. I've got the 2 boosters, the initiative bonus, Ranger scope multiplicative damage modifier, and we are really weakened by the damage cap. I kind of forgot that existed on this boss, to be honest. That explains why I didn't one-shot it last time. What happened last time? Don't worry about it. I forgot a bunch of items. Anyways, this is my second run of the Gauntlet, though. So there are a couple mechanics I'm familiar with now that I wasn't half an hour ago. But yeah, using that strategy, we just one-shot one of the bosses, 3k HP on a 2.5k HP on a 230 damage cap. Very strong tactic. The good thing is now we can switch to our FD setup and do whatever we want. Personally, I'm low on SP. I'm going to switch to my Eclipsed Dragonlord's Patience weapon, which is my SP restoration weapon. Let's attack the Fire Beast. Yeah. I'm going to unsummon my guest because don't need him anymore. And I'm also going to grab the Vampoglin Lord, which is a pet that restores SP. Far lower on HP, I might use Baby Egg and just play it slower, but it doesn't really matter in this case. Also, I have Soul Gauntlet and 16th Birthday Cake, which is like slightly better Brain Wreck. And I don't think I need a defensive Misc right now, so we'll do maybe 1 turn of attacks with me and my pet. What's that harm burn? Oh, it's from the weapon. Okay, so I'll do 1 more turn of attacks with me and my pet, just to get a little more SP. You could run Mosquito here if you have it. That would be better because it's a lot more optimized for majority of situations than Vampoglin. But now that we have full SP, what I'm going to do, actually, I want full MP as well. So let me use Asma Egg, and this is just so I can use Moonwalkers in the next fight without having to worry about it. So now we're back to full SP, carefree. What I'm going to do now is once again use a Celerity armor to do a lot more damage than I would normally be able to. Glacial Edge of Defiance should have 2 more turns of boost if I was counting correctly. So what I'm going to do is take out all my boosters. So I'm doing maximum damage. Maximum damage minus Moonwalker's Grace, but I can't be bothered to do that. Switch this guy into FO mode. Turn on Nightmare Rift, turn on Relentless Nightmare. this is the one that gives you celerity. This is the one that locks you to ice. Don't get it twisted. So I hit this guy for big numbers, and now this is the beauty of the build. You can do full damage in LE locked armor and receive no punishment for it. Now I go back to my FD setup, go back to Baby Egg, go back to my SP gathering weapon, and I'm sitting pretty. I'm going to take probably 0 damage. Exactly, 0 damage, and I'm ready to go into the next fight full resources, and I was able to nuke him just a turn ago. Now they do have a punishing damage cap, otherwise you would have probably seen higher damage numbers. But that's just, you know, it's a boss gauntlet. They're pretty tough. So next up we have Prime Sandstorm. This guy is infamous for inflicting unbeatable dazes and or unbeatable blinds. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kill the Wind Beast before he can do any of that. Hopefully. So what we're going to do first is Glacial Edge of Defiance. This one, I'm pretty sure you have to untoggle it and retoggle it every time you're going to use it because it's buggy or whatever. But don't quote me on that. I haven't really done extensive testing. Just what I've noticed. But yeah, we're going to do our normal boosting setup. Take out Essence of Carnage. Take out everything. Make sure, if you don't know what Ranger's scope the Misc I've been equipping actually does, it gives like 7 BTH and like a 118% damage multiplier or something to range damage. It's just a solid item. And we're going to use the H-Series rocket skill. So looking at the elements, there are 4 elements we can attack with. We can attack with Wind and Trickster, Fire and Summer Dryad, Ice in Nightmare, and Energy in H-Series. Fire is a little bit higher than Energy, but the Summer Dryad form has slightly lower LE comp, and it's only 3 hits. So for this damage cap, and it's going to be nice, even though Energy is a little lower. What's also important is that the H-Series has that 50% initiative boost, so on the first turn, it's really a lot better than all the other armors. On the next turns, it's a very marginal increase. It's really just the hit count. So we did 1200 that turn. Yeah, that's not enough. Unfortunately, the damage cap is too punishing. So what we're going to do is we're going to switch to an Earth armor, which is Advanced Stolen Echo. And I'm just going to pray that I resist the blind. Because if I do get blinded, I'll just be cucked for like 5 turns, but not a big deal either way. We're going to use Twilly, and I could use Festive Elf Bow for more healing, or Eclipsed Dragonlord's Patience for more SP. I'm going to choose Dragonlord's Patience. Okay, so I just went AFK and came back, but the real part of this build that I really quite like is this Mist Compression. I've got Father's Day Sock, defense for both Wind and Earth, Mecha Knight Power Core, defense for both Dark and Energy, and Mountain Pass Globe, which is the Frost Veil gift box in 2023. Fire and Ice defense. No overlapping, 6 elements covered. I just really like having that. So with that being said, now I'm going to work to restore my resources while playing defensively. And I can also happily just nuke him again next turn. And I avoided the blind, thankfully, otherwise I would have been 0 hit for the next 3 turns. Let's see if we can kill him. Okay, should be good. We're just getting the nuke set up already. Angra Linorm, 300 dex with the Fujin shield. Awesome. Oh, surely that's enough damage on my next turn. Might be a little close. We'll see. It wasn't close. We got him. Okay. I'm going to take a little bit extra damage from this Earth guy for 1 turn. But again, big benefit is I can just go back to turtling. And I have pretty much all I need to do that. Am I going to use Baby Egg, or I think Fairy Godmother will be more value here. Could be wrong on that, but we'll see. Now let's use Saint Soul. And let's use Father's Day Sock. Pretty cheap upkeep, only like 50 SP. I will use Animal Magnetism for that charisma boost. Let's see how much damage he does. Oh yeah, nothing. The reason I said at the beginning that this boss gauntlet is like kind of easy and hard is because they hit with multiple elements and they have status effects because of that. But because they hit with multiple elements, they take a huge damage penalty to do that. If you didn't come for the Cabbage ASMR, sorry about that. But a homie's gotta eat. Yeah, this is the thing that's scary. If you get dazed when you're in your wind armor, you can be dazed for like 7 turns for like 300%. Not literally 7, but a lot of turns. But Father's Day Sock was actually a waste of SP. It was saving me like 20 HP a turn. But no big deal. We'll go to Vampognan Lord. Actually, instead of Vampognan Lord, use Vampognan Lord. Did I use Birthday Cake yet? No, I didn't. Sweet. And we'll just restore some resources while I have some cabbage. Delicious. Make sure to take care of yourself. Eat some nice foods. Vegetables and fruits here and there. Drink a lot of water. You know how it is. But here we go. This is the resource restoration part of the build. Pretty much back to full resources. I'm going to use Asme Egg for 1 turn. And I can't really be bothered to use my FO setup again, because like clicking all those miscs is annoying. So first I'll actually target the Earth Monster, because I was kind of abusing that one glitch where the resistances don't change if you don't switch monsters. But I'll use a damaging pet or a guest, and I'll use let's see, actually I'll just use Fairy Godmother on attack mode. And I'll just finish him off with my FD playstyle rather than my FO playstyle, nuking back and forth. Delicious. I believe I have this thing. Toggle to harm. Wait a minute. Something ain't right. No big deal. Yeah, this weapon's still bugged apparently. You can attack with it in 100 proc mode. Interesting. I would have thought they'd fix that, given it was reported at release, but hey, bugs are tricky. No shame. Should be set in H series to win this initiative. Pretty much guaranteed with the potion, and armor, and luck, and main stat, but you never know. Actually, you do know, I just haven't bothered with the calculations. So, we are going to be trying to nuke the Water Beast. 1, because it has lower HP, 2, because from memory it's more annoying, and 3, it's just nice because H series is my best nuking armor by a little bit, especially turn 1 though, by a lot it's my best. Hold on, my cat wants my cabbage. This is not something I planned for. Kitty cat, why do you want to eat cabbage? I could let her eat it, but probably not a good idea. Don't know if she's gonna throw it up. Anyways, we've gone a little off track from the raw talent AQ gameplay. We're going to get right back to that in just a moment. Oh, I forgot to toggle on the weapon. Well, I'm still hitting over the damage cap, so let's see. Did I get debuffed? Didn't get debuffed. Is that enough damage to kill it? It'll be close. I don't think it's enough damage. I probably should have swapped to an FD armor. Ooh, we got him, baby. Never mind. Calculated. It wasn't calculated. It was a skill issue. Let's switch to the dark monster so I don't cheat. What weapon am I wanting? Hold on. Switch target. Light, wind, and energy. Okay, so H series is still good here. I don't want to just use H series though. I do want to showcase the other armors, but for the moment, H series just happens to be optimal for a lot of these bosses. Now she wants to drink my water glass. I'm telling you, she's about to knock the plate off the counter. Hold on. Crisis. Cat crisis. I wish you guys could see this. Actually, I don't. You might be able to dox me, but I've got like a piece of mail over there. Anyways, back to the gameplay, which you all are here for, I would assume. Looking at my HP and looking at my resources, what I'm going to do is some heal looping. I don't think this guy does that much damage, so I'm again going to use a healing pet. I can't use Vampire Lord for SP, so I'm going to use Scathing Dreamseer for at least a couple turns until my SP is higher. And I'm going to use Festive Elf Bow to boost that pet heal and guest heal. And we get 95 power regen. It's not a lot, but I mean it's your base health regen, so it's not nothing. We don't need Asthma Egg. How much damage did he do a second ago? Oh, it doesn't heal you if it hits negative resistances. The weapon, the dark weapon. Good to know. I would have Nickel-clad Stormblade, but I need the Eldritch Necromancer. And actually, now is a great time to show you why I need it. So, the Trickster's Hide, currently at the time of recording, it's bugged to do melee damage with the Multifarious Mastery instead of ranged damage. So what I'm doing is I'm using a Charisma weapon to circumvent that and do Charisma damage instead. Kind of convoluted. Shame the items are always bugged on release. I didn't say that. It wasn't me who said that, but just imagine this is a normal ranged weapon and you're doing ranged damage instead of melee, but routed through Charisma. Just pretend it's normal, and you can hit for 4 hits. Get celerity. How's the dark res on this? Pretty bad. And then you can switch back to your FD armor. Back to your tank, pet, and guest. I think Scathing Dreamseer is worth here. Use Mechanite Power Core. But yeah, the ability to switch between raw offense and pure defense. Oh, he's doing no damage. I don't need this misc. I feel like I've said that 5 times and I just haven't paid attention. But the ability to switch between like all defense and all offense is just so good. And it's something that Rangers can really do really easily with these 4 armors that they have access to. I'm not going to bother with the pet and guest booster because it's just too much effort. But you could if you wanted to. So I should take some time to get my SP up here, but to be honest, not being able to use the Eclipsed Dragonlord's Patience would really slow it down, so can't really be bothered. Let's see, how many turns was that? That was a longer fight. Oh no, it wasn't. It was just because I went FK at one point. It felt like a longer fight. Although I don't think that was during this fight. Either way. Probably because my cat is trying to eat my cabbage. She drank my water. I'm a mess. But not in game, as you can tell from these easy boss kills. Alright, let's see. Let's go with cooking. Energy and light. I didn't fight this guy on my last run, so I kind of forget. Weak to ice. Not fire. Or energy. Or wind. Weak to dark, earth, or water. So our best bet is going to be ice only. Yeah, our best bet is going to be nightmare armor. But first, of course, we win initiative. And who are we attacking? I don't even know who we're attacking, I'll be honest. But we're going to switch to Nightmare Plate. Serenia's Insight for that int bonus. Essence of Carnage for that range damage ramp, of course. Moonwalker's Grace. And just relax while I get this all set up. Glacial Edge of Defiance. I am going to use Cupcake and Soul Gauntlet's free SP, because why not? The reason I'm using Soul Gauntlet, not because like I'm cool to use a token item, but because it's pretty much objectively weaker than Essence Orb at the time of recording. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, I already had them toggled, so I untoggled them by accident. Don't do that. I think I'm good to go here, you know? Yep. So let's check the damage cap. Again, 0.25 damage cap. We did about 1500. He's got about 2k left. So I'm going to swap to my defensive setup. Now, I actually don't know what my defensive setup is because I don't really remember the... This is energy. I think energy is a stun and light is a blind. I don't remember. This is light. Energy resist is pretty poor. This is energy. Light resist is not quite as poor. Yeah, we'll use Serenia's Insight here. Actually no, we'll use Fujin and we will use Soul Gauntlet as a Light Misk. And we'll call Healing Seed. Oh, I didn't mean to click that. Oh well, that was a lot of SP on a heal that I don't really need. Just kind of unfortunate. Endure the worst of the crackling energy. Okay, sweet. So I'm low on SP now, which is a bummer. Because I accidentally did that. So what I'm going to do here is go Baby Egg. So now we have to like actually turtle. What I'm going to do is untoggle this windshield. Why did I equip a windshield in an energy armor? What I meant to do was equip an energy shield. There we go. Energy shield, light misk. I should be moderately well defended. And now I'm going to turn off all my toggles because they're not really needed. And I'm just going to slowly play some FD gameplay. So again, I kind of fumbled the bag by accidentally spending 500 SP on healing seeds when I didn't need it. But because of this FD setup I've got access to, even with my FO nuking potential, I'm going to just restore my resources. No real rush. I can take my time. I think I got the heal here. Okay, 1000 heal. So it is nice to have that, honestly. Ah, the energy is burned. The light is either dazed or blind, I think, or maybe both. There's actually a spell based off this dragon from early in the Chessmaster saga. Well, relatively early. "50-50 chance of inflicting a stat." Oh, I killed him. What the heck? Anyways, 50-50 chance of inflicting a status in the first place. I don't need Soul Gauntlet anymore. May as well grab some SP actually. 50-50 chance of inflicting a status, and when to inflict the status, it's a 50-50 blind or dazed chance. So I don't actually remember exactly what this guy does. I might be mixing up the spell and the monster, but not really a big deal either way. The only thing I don't have in this is a cheap Charisma steroid. I'd probably drop the Chi Golem Misk and get a Charisma Lux steroid, but not really a big deal. But I would actually get the Scarecrow Hearts Emblem, which was a Mogloween item recently, which gives 50 Charisma and Luck and some Potence, but it's only like 49 SP. That's the big thing that I like about it. Super cheap, super affordable. Some more of that Cabbage ASMR. Hope you're enjoying. I'll be honest, this video's become kind of like a lazy post, but I did intend to go through with that commentary initially, like focusing. But it's what it is, not a big deal. What's my light res on this? 90. Honestly, I can't be bothered to switch out of this armor. I'll just tank it. I should have gone Soul Gauntlet, because now I'm gonna get hit for a lot. Not even that much. Not even that much. Alright, I think I'm up against Conduit now, which should be fun. Guys, bad news, fellas. I just drank water out of the cup that my cat drank out of. You really hate to see it. Oh, we might have to drop the quality to low for this. Lag is hitting a little heavy. Serenia's Insight, but of course. 50 Int, but of course. Moonwalker's Grace. I do have enough SP, just barely, to use Rockets twice. Let's see. Currently attacking with fire and retaliating with earth. Oh, let's look at my options here. But let me get some SP first. One click of Soul Gauntlet and a freebie. Okay. Let's look at my options. So it's retaliating with earth right now. So H series has 83 earth res. Nightmare Plate has 90 earth res. Trickster has 90 earth res. Summer Dryad might come in clutch here. 60 earth res. That's my boy right there. So what I was looking for was an armor that could defend against the earth backlash that this guy has. And I found the right one. Summer Dryad. I think the SP, let's see how much it is. It should be about 390, 410 maybe. Let's see, 1299 to 883. That's, yeah, like 410, 416 or whatever. I don't know. But we hit him for a little. Oh, I didn't toggle on the damn wildfire. Okay, no big deal. The hardest part of this build is remembering to toggle everything on every turn. But he's hitting for fire. His nuke is pretty significant, so I'm going to switch to the FD armor. And I'm going to use Eclipsed Dragonlord's Patience, Twilly, and perhaps Baby Egg, or perhaps Nerf Kitten. I want to nerf his MRM, since he has that ramping MRM, even though his range is 72 right now, which is sweet. Let's see, what mist do I want? Do I want a Fire Mist? Yeah, I'll take a Fire Mist. Why not? Let's play defensive. Guaranteed resistance to fire damage. I think I should be all set here, yeah. Nerf Kitten does not nerf his MRM, unlucky. 150, okay. Water, attacking with water, retaliating with ice. This is going to be when these celerity armors are really coming in clutch. So, if you don't know what this boss does, every time he does an SP attack, he switches his attacking element and his backlash element. Which can be pretty annoying. But with all these celerity armors of 4 different elements and a couple different secondaries, I will probably almost always have an offensive armor where I can be highly defensive in it. So ice to ice damage, and because his resistances are even, it doesn't really matter what element I hit with. So I can hit with any of my 4 elements and still do good damage. Because this boss is pretty tricky, I am going to switch in the boosters and switch out the boosters every turn. You really don't need to do that in a majority of circumstances, but... Oh, I untoggled the celerity. Thank God I lived. Anyways, what you saw there is I untoggled the celerity by accident. Again, like I said earlier, I almost did that. I did it this time against the final boss. So I think now we're going to just turtle a little bit. Water, Weird Ward, Festive Elf Bow, Call Twilly, and Animal Magnetism, and Fairy Godmother for that HP heal. And let's see, what Misk am I going to run? Again, no Charisma Misk, kind of a bummer. Shouldn't have brought the Chi Shield Misk, wasn't really planning ahead too much. No big deal. But what I am going to do is use Asthma Egg, get my MP up. Because I think the Chi Shield Misk could come in handy here. I could use Baby Egg, but it feels kind of like cheese because he has so much hit count, so I don't really want to do that. What I am going to do is use Asthma Marble Guardian, which is a very good defensive pet. It's like, it's a pet that trades all its damage for a Chi Shield, and because it's a Chi Shield, of course, it trades some SP as well. Which makes it very effective. Look at that, 314. I do lose some SP for it, but it's a very powerful effect. And the Misk is MP upkeep, which kind of helps manage your SP, because the pet takes some SP for the Chi Shield. Let's see, he's attacking with water. I don't actually have a water mist, do I? That's the one element I don't have. Yeah, pretty much. No big deal. I think once again I am going to attack. You know, actually that would have been a good time to cast Healing Seeds now that I think about it, but no big deal. Should be taking low damage here. Yeah, both elemental alignments shift. Oh, what the heck? He is now attacking with water and retaliating with ice. That was identical to what he had before. Might be a glitch, might be good luck. I don't know. Not going to worry about it. Just going to keep turtling here. Alright, munching break over. We brought out Nerf Kitten again just for that MRM loss on the boss because he has slow ramping MRM boost eventually. I think I should take off my charisma boost as well. I kind of forgot it was on, to be honest. Alright, SP attack coming next. Gonna have to leave the comfort of Lion Soul Neko. But we will be almost full HP and low SP, but not super. Oh, what the heck? Completely full HP. I kind of forgot. I used this shield, so I should dodge the first hit. Yeah, and then it broke through my chi shield. Not a big deal. Oh, locks my shields. Kind of forgot he did that, to be honest. Attacking with darkness and retaliating with energy. Okay. I mean 40 dark. Oh, no miscs either. Alright. So we'll take some heavy damage here because this guy does have the potential to lock his slots, but he is a quest saga boss, so. Now what turn are we on? We are on turn 12. A little embarrassing given how much I was hyping this up. Element of your foe rearranges. Oh, I think I was supposed to stun his ass, I won't even lie. My bad on that. He has a stun phase when he hits half HP, so I'll take some void damage in the backlash, but not really a big deal. I'm full HP. I don't think I need Twilly. Did I get his MRM? No. Okay, so I can equip a Dark Shield now, which is nice. Cerberus Ward. Let's see, how can I get some more SP back? I want to use Nerf Kitten, but I'm going to use Vampoglan Lord instead. Get a bit more SP regain going. Oh, Lucky Strike. Love to see it. Okay. I could be using a Dark Mist right now, but his damage output isn't really that high with the Dark Attack. It's more the backlash that was getting to me. So, I'm not too worried about it. Now we're slowly building up that SP bar, and now we'll be ready to nuke swap once I get to a mostly full SP bar. Also, I kind of forgot I have Soul Gauntlet, so I can actually just use that on the next turn. But I'll wait, and I will use Mega Knight Power Core for his SP attack. You know how it is. You need that Ellie Shield, or not Ellie Shield, that defense for his SP attack. Okay. Attacking with darkness, retaliating with energy. Perfect, baby. Glacial Edge of Defiance. Okay. Dangerously unstable power, so the weapon is active. Might not be, again, that bug. I don't really remember exactly how it works, but what I'll do is I will use Moonwalkers. Now that I've got full MP, full resources. Well, I say full. Mostly full MP and resources. Don't need Power Core here. What I need is Ranger Scope. Fujin. I could go Energy Shield, actually. Yeah, I'm going to go Energy Shield to play it safe, because again, the energy backlash could be significant. But 4 big rocket hits should be pretty sweet. and he's attacking with darkness, so we switch to the FT Dark setup. But that is really the gameplay rotation. You can switch to offensive, switch back to FT. Am I doing a lot of clicks? Yeah, but like you don't have to do that. I'm just like playing like theoretically optimally. It's like lots of inputs per turn. But I'm gonna be able to do that celerity attack turn again next turn, which is very exciting. Oh, I forgot I wasn't using Baby Egg. My bad. I mean, he's still got that backlash going, so I think again we are gonna swap into H series, swap all my gear, and obliterate him. Should actually be able to kill him this turn if I'm not mistaken. Might be a little close because of the damage cap, but without the damage cap he'd be dead for sure. But 177 with some clawback. Let's see. Oh yeah, he's dead as hell. So that's really the power of this setup. Nekos plus H-Series Nightmare, Summer Dryad, and Trickster. You can have fully offensive output and fully defensive fallback plans. And you can swap in and out whenever you want because of the guaranteed celerity options. Super powerful items. Honestly, I feel like my showcase doesn't do it justice. These items are nuts. Would highly recommend all Ranger builds. And you only need 1 or 2 0 proc weapons. Like if you want to be mainly FO, because all of the skills are Ellie locked, you can just have 1 damage boosting weapon. It doesn't even have to be ranged because they're all ranged locked. Well, actually, for Nightmare it would be because it goes off weapon based. But so if you use a Bloodblade or something, it would go melee. But I recommend the Glacial Edge of Defiance. If you don't like that, you could use multimaul actually because the damage ramp is quite nice. And the BTH lane is quite nice if you have Moonwalkers to counteract that accuracy, as well as Ranger Scope. Could be huge damage, but yeah, just really strong. You only need 1 0 proc weapon to boost the damage. Everything else can be 100 procs if you so choose. I choose to have more 0 procs because I like having some variety, but yeah, really strong armors, really strong celerity tactics. Would highly recommend. With that being said, I'll see you guys later. Have a great day. Bye-bye.